problem. Sometimes governors are not the most powerful individuals in their states. There are people more powerful than the governors in the states. And if these people are the ones behind all these atrocities that are taking place in those states, the governors won't be able to solve those problems.
Let me ask you quickly. Sorry to interrupt you. Let me ask you very quickly. We've been discussing this issue, as you rightly said, for years now. How would you say your perspective, as somebody who just came freshly to the country, has changed from someone who has now experienced and perhaps understood these issues a bit more?
Well, I think from looking backwards and and trying to answer this question that you just asked right now about how my perspective has changed. You see, I believe that we have enough manpower and the intelligence to solve most of all these problems in Nigeria. But at the same time, I think that politics has eaten so deep into the fabric of Nigeria that complicates the various solutions that have been provided that could have solved some of all these problems. Now, take for example, why should we have cattle roaming the streets in 2025? If you look at the countries where they have people that even produce more, they produce more cattle than we do here in Nigeria, and you don't see cattle roaming the streets. How complicated is it for us to take what those people have done, bring it back to Nigeria and domesticate them here in Nigeria, and then eliminate that factor? Some people have said it's farmers, herders, clashes. Okay, that can be easily be eliminated if we can look at how we can assist those cattle rearers with their cattle, because sometimes too, you see some people say, look, it's a personal business, therefore only them should. No, it doesn't work like that. When something has become a factor in creating violence and crisis that affects everybody, everybody is going to have to make some sacrifice to eliminate that factor. So if we take that off the table, issue of harder farmers clashes, then we'll see what is left. Now, from that, we now begin to tackle those things that are left, and we begin to find the solutions to them. But the thing is that the problem in Nigeria is mostly political, and it's mostly for self-interest. And so long as people are benefiting from the status quo, they will continue to perpetuate that status quo. And that is what I have understood about Nigerian problems. So sometimes it just seems like it's a situation that is very irredeemable.